So this is a video on why I started my own business and why I think you should start your own business in 2023 if you feel up for it. So look, don't get me wrong, starting your own business is a scary, scary thought. You're probably gonna have sleepless nights deciding whether or not you wanna actually go for it. And you could have a bunch of what ifs. You could go, what if it doesn't work? What if I lose money? What if I don't earn any money? What if it all fails in the future? Those what ifs are just what ifs if you never try. And to be honest with you, that's the hardest part. Just click the go button, see what it's like, see whether or not it works. A worst case scenario, you just go into a full-time job, which is what you were gonna do anyway. I was in a position where I'm at such a young age where after university I had a lot of jobs lined up, safer options. I could have had a job that earned me 90, 100K a year in Dubai. Instead, I decided to take the risk, start my own company, and so far it's paying off. But why should you start your own business? Actually, there's a load of benefits. There are also a fair few negatives as well. But let's go on the benefits because it makes everyone happy. Realistically, you have unlimited earning potential. Like if you start your own business and you're taking contracts at 10, 15, 20, 30K a month, you can really, really increase your earning potential. You know, you can go from earning 30K in your first full-time job to earning 100K in your first year running your own business. It's really about how much tenacity you have to go out and get sales, because in my personal opinion, you can think about it, you can think about talking to customers, you can think about getting sales, you can really sort of just get muddled up in the actual background of a business. Unless you physically go out there, get your hands dirty and get the job done and go and get some deals through the door, you're never going to earn any cash. And that's my one thing, is your earning potential is massive, but just make sure you push that little bit extra just to go and get the sales and put yourself out there. Another benefit to starting a business is actually the amount of free time that you're able to give yourself. At the moment, I would say my free time is quite limited, but that's because I choose for it to be this way. I choose to put a lot of time back into the business. I choose to grow it at quite a fast rate. But at the same time, if you are pretty good at managing your schedule, you have a team behind you that can really sort of get the job done, you can sort of have that free time when you feel like you need it. If you want to take an evening off or you want to finish at 2 p.m, just know that your business is going to suffer because of it. But at the same time, if you need that flexibility, you have that flexibility there, rather than having to book off annual leave and sickness and holiday and all that sort of jazz. Really sort of set your ideals up early on. Another thing is, not all people are happy with their employment structure. You know, I know that I've been in jobs in the past where actually the way that I was managed, the way that I was, you know, sort of placed into this business was actually really sort of, it actually negged me out. Like I just felt down the whole time and I wasn't really up for sort of going into work. However, you know, the ideal employment that you would have liked, you can implement into your business for all of your employees. Like the other day we were talking about having a beer tap in our future office, but yeah, like, you know, you can really sort of think about the energy and passion that you want to bring across and how you can implement that into your business, and you have a lot more control. In fact, you have full control over how that's really dealt with. Now look, there are some negatives, okay? So certain negatives are, there are occasions that you have sleepless nights. I sit there and I go, damn, we just lost a client today. That is a massive hit. Like, can I afford to pay the bills this month? Can I afford to pay the employees? You know, we've got to do X, Y, and Z. How am I supposed to manage this project from start to finish in 2 days? There's a lot of things that will really sort of make you a bit anxious, but at the same time, the amount it's taught me is crazy. My resilience now is mental compared to where it used to be. If someone comes at me now and gives me a project that needs to be done in 2 days, instead of me sitting there shitting myself, I will go at that task and I will hit every single avenue that I need to hit to get that job done in a time frame that the client needs it done in. And also just the mental resilience that it puts on you. I've been stressed, but you learn how to deal with it. I've been emotional, but you learn how to deal with it. I've been tired, but you learn how to deal with it. But ultimately, these are the sort of negatives that actually build your character and build you in the long term. I'm probably one of the most mature 22-year-olds that I know about. I would say actually another negative is the amount of upfront cost, but to be honest with you, you can start with nothing. We started this marketing agency, I think we invested £632 total amongst 4 directors, which is absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of starting the business and where we're at now. There's a massive misconception that you need 10, 30, 50K to start a business, and realistically you don't. You know, you start with nothing, you get your fees out the way, you get all of your, you know, eggs in place and whatever and ducks in a row, but ultimately you don't need any money to start. Just get going, just click the go button. You can send messages on Instagram, on LinkedIn, Twitter today to big brands, little brands, small local businesses. You can put your name through the door in all your local businesses in the village and you can start getting paid from them. If you know how to post a post on social media, or how to make a cool photo, or you know how to edit this video, for example, you know, there's people out there that will pay for you to do that, and you just got to put your name through the door. It leads on from a point that I was actually saying earlier on, that the hardest part is actually just getting your hands dirty and just going out and finding those clients. But I promise you, go around your local area, message people on on LinkedIn, Instagram, all your socials, and you will find people that need your services. Someone has a problem and you're there to fix it. To finalize this video, here are my top 3 traits that I think you need to start a business. First one is hustle. The second one is discipline. Third one is determination. And you will succeed if you have all 3 of those and you've implemented them into your everyday life. You know, I'd also recommend just going out there, living a healthy, active lifestyle, because honestly, even if you're in employment or you're starting your own business, that will help you massively. Now look, I don't want you threatening and I don't want you saying what if about starting your own business. If you feel like you can do it, just click the go button. It costs you £12.39 on Company's House to make an order and start your own company. Just do it. It is so worth it. What could possibly go wrong? If you fail, you hop into full-time employment, which is what you were going to do anyway. So please, if you are one of those people that sat there debating it, please just go ahead and start it.